Hi, this is Kim Sunshine with the Kim Sunshine Show. What's going on? Good morning. Okay, yes, it is a wonderful, fabulous, fantastic Monday morning here. And I am with Courtney Akel with Dick Stark's Carpet One.
Hello.
Which is your premier showroom here in Palm Coast for carpeting.
Yes. Well,
tile.
Yes.
Laminate.
Yes. We're more than a carpet store.
We're much more than a carpet store. Like, I didn't even see carpet when I went in. I mean, I know you have it in the back room, but
Right.
what I did see were those, like, tile that looks like wood.
Oh, yeah. The waterproof flooring.
Yes.
Or the tile.
Oh, my gosh. It looks like wood. It is so cool. If you have not seen that yet, go stop by the showroom and talk to Kurt. He's always in there, right?
Oh, yeah. Kurt. Oh, yeah. We have Kurt and we have Devin. And we have Bill Ruddy working for us.
All superstars who are very knowledgeable about flooring and carpeting. So if you are thinking about changing out some flooring here in the Palm Coast area, and you also serve Volusia, correct?
We do, yeah. We have a showroom in Volusia and in Palm Coast. But I will say the Palm Coast store, you don't want to miss out. It's so nice in there.
It's beautiful.
We just did a huge remodel.
So that's after the remodel. So I was just there, and there's so many gorgeous samples on the floor, so you can get an idea of what will it look on the floor. Yep. So that's really cool. I love it. I love it, and it's a big showroom too.
It is, yeah. And we have so one of my favorite things is backsplash. So I literally love jewelry for the kitchen. That's what I call it.
That is so cute. Oh my gosh, really? So what's your favorite backsplash? Like, what does it look like?
So many. So there's this brand. We have like, I don't know, probably 1,000 different backsplashes to choose
Really?
from. Yeah.
So do you help us choose, or do we have a designer there to help us choose?
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to help anytime.
And her name's Courtney, and she is so cool. Like, Courtney always has such a great attitude, a positive outlook, and she's been working. How long have you been working with flooring?
So actually, I grew up in flooring.
She grew up in flooring, boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So
I know. So my dad has had a showroom for 30 years.
Really? And that's in Arkansas?
Yeah. We started in Arkansas, and then I was like, Dad, I'm not moving to Arkansas. I love you.
After college?
Yeah, after college. And then I worked 10 years in Atlanta in corporate America.
Okay. Atlanta's kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Atlanta is so fun.
Did you pick up a Southern accent while you were in Atlanta?
No.
So
I've lived in the South. I don't really have an accent. I've lived.
Oh, yes, you do.
Do I really?
Yes.
Do I really? Oh, that's so funny.
She doesn't think she
fine.
has an accent. So listen, if you're listening on here and you hear an accent, please make a comment and let Courtney know like where you think her accent is from, because she definitely has an awesome, beautiful accent.
Oh, it's so funny.
So if I hang out with people like who are in Atlanta, because I lived in Tennessee for 10 years.
Yeah.
I will turn Tennessee. Like we're
oh my God.
Girl, we're talking sweet tea and sunshine.
So fun. Sweet tea and sunshine.
But then it get me with someone in New York, and we're getting all New York. You want to go?
God.
Let's go. so, and then my people from Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh, my hometown, has a very distinct dialect. But I am finding that some people from Baltimore also, there's a merge in that dialect somewhere. Yeah. But it's, hey, we're going down there. What do you want to do?
Oh my God.
It's like everything's blended together. But I love all the different dialects, and it's amazing how cultural America is. We don't even realize.
I know, it is funny. No, I do say y'all a lot, but yeah, I've lived in like this is my 6th city and kind of all over. So I didn't think I had an accent, but I do love a Southern accent. So I'll take it as a compliment.
Well, do you eat biscuits and gravy? That's just a good question.
Oh my God, I love biscuits and gravy.
So everybody is saying that Redneck Rick's right up the street has like authentic biscuits and gravy. Now, the interesting thing about authentic food and authentic things is it depends on who made it for you before and how you liked it at that point. But from what I've heard, people from Georgia, now that's where you would have had your biscuits and gravy. Maybe. Did your Arkansas people do biscuits and gravy?
Totally.
Did they do red-eye gravy? You don't know what that is?
No.
Okay, so that's definitely a country thing. So it's made with cornbread. No, it's red eye gravy and cornbread, I think is how they serve it. But it's made with coffee. It's made with coffee, so it's coffee and bacon grease. I mean, I just wanted to let you know all the good things in there. I believe that's how you made it, but if anybody has the correct recipe for red eye gravy, go ahead and put that in the comments as well. But Courtney, so now you make your way here to Palm Coast. Are you digging roots? Or you live in Ormond or here?
Yeah, no, we live in the area. We're in Ormond, and we have a showroom in Ormond too. So I'm in between stores all the time, back and forth, and I'm also doing a couple remodels in the area. So I get to have fun and pick out material, and then help people project manage. I do the project managing for all of the installs.
Oh, good. Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that not only you overseeing it, so a general contractor who's building something, and they say we want a whole design in here. Do you pick out the color scheme, or would they? How far do you go into that with helping the builders?
So the builders, I actually work with a builder in town, Holbert Homes, and they send all of their clients to our showroom, and they pretty much hand select what they want in our showroom. And so I work with them. We also have a really good designer. Or Holbert Holmes does. Her name's Lindy, and she's wonderful. So I'm always really happy when she shows up to help. But if people do really need that design help, either I can help them, or I've got a ton of resources that I can connect them with for design help. There are a couple designers that I work with in town that do spectacular work. So
with the backsplash jewelry.
Oh yeah, the backsplash jewelry, and then the flooring. Just pull in the cabinets and the countertops, just like pulling it all together. We just like to be the one-stop shop. So when you're shopping, you don't have to work with a bunch of different companies to get the work done.
That's so awesome. It makes life just so much easier for the homeowner and for the builder. Yeah. So one of the things that I appreciate the most about Carpet One, and it's Stick Stark's Carpet One, is the buying power that they have, because you guys have your locations in Arkansas, your locations here. So we are so fortunate to have such a great resource in our town that makes it available, so that we have, using their buying power, we actually get premier quality products, and we're getting probably some of the best prices, but not because it's discounted or not because it's, subpar. It is the premium premier, but because their buying power is so strong, we are seeing that reflection. So we're able to get more things. Like, what I love is when you get shoes, and the buyers have such a good deal on the shoes that you're able to get the jewelry to go with it. Right. So keep this in mind. When you're getting your floors, you'll have enough money left over to get your kitchen jewelry. How are you calling the backsplash? What do you call that?
Jewelry for the kitchen.
Jewelry for the kitchen. So you'll have some room to get your jewelry for the kitchen when you buy your floors through Carpet One.
Yeah, absolutely. We have the waterproof flooring in a ton of colors, starting at $2.99 a square foot, which is like a steal right now. I can't even believe that we can offer that.
For waterproof. That's completely waterproof. So if you have pets and your little or little kids that are, I don't know, kids are messy sometimes, so they're kid proof, animal proof, and whatnot. So that is a great product. Yep. So the thing that kind of throws me for a loop is the name is Carpet One, and here we are in Florida. And while we like carpeting, I mean, up north, there's no way you have to have carpeting in your bedroom because the winter gets so cold. Yeah. But we're really not experiencing that so much here in Florida. And what I've noticed, a lot of people are switching out of carpet 100%.
Yep.
And you guys can handle that for them all. Like handle their whole house.
Yeah, exactly. So Carpet One, like the co-op, has been around forever. And when carpet was cool, and I guess
when carpet was cool, carpet was warm. It was keeping your feet warm on the floor.
Yeah, so they didn't prepare for being more than carpet. So we're working really hard to make sure the community knows that we are more than a carpet store. We have everything you can imagine, for flooring, for tile, for your bathroom, for your kitchen, like any decor for the walls, like call us.
That's awesome. Well, one of the things that I want you to do is remember that when you hear Carpet One, know that the reason the carpet's being used is it shows all those decades of experience.
Oh, yeah. We've been around for 70 years.
70 years.
1943.
Wow.
Dick Stark was founded, y'all. I have original ads. I can't wait to eventually.
I want to play with them. Can I do something with them? I would love to.
Literally handwritten ads.
Oh, that's
of, like,
so cool.
Carpet back in the day. I'm gonna get it framed and get it on the wall and stuff. It's just a project that I'm waiting to do, but I'm so excited about bringing those ads back because it is. I mean, can you imagine handwriting ads? Like, how cool is that? I mean,
so
I
much
couldn't
fun.
believe it.
Well, and they used to do that on the outside of buildings as well.
Yeah.
So, but now we have Palm Coast Signs will handle our outside of our buildings, and they do always a great job. But you know, one of the things that I love about Dick Stark's Carpet One is that you get the best of both worlds. So you have all those decades of experience. I mean, we're almost up to 100 years of experience. Yeah. But it's still family owned. And then you have Courtney who's handling and managing everything here. So not only do we have the corporate experience from all those decades, but we also have that high touch of a family owned business.
Yep.
So it's the best of both worlds. And we're so fortunate to have you here,
thanks.
Courtney.
We love this community. We literally have a blast working with Palm Coast customers and organizations. Like, I literally love it here.
So we're giving one tip to everybody, all of our viewers who are watching. And you may or may not know this, but there's a lot of people that are moving here from out of state, and they do not understand how to handle this big, huge problem that can happen out in the ocean. And it's not a shark. It is a jellyfish. So can you please tell us your best? How do you handle it if someone that you're with at the beach gets stung by a jellyfish? How do you handle that? And if you look straight into the camera and let everybody know it's right there.
So funny, I have a little thing to add with the jellyfish, if you don't mind. So funny thing about jellyfish is I love jellyfish. I'm going to get a jellyfish tattoo one day, but so this is the thing with jellyfish. Jellyfish, you know, they might hurt and they might sting, but I tell you, they have to look so beautiful. They have to shine from within. And I literally love that about jellyfish. They're so pretty. But if you do get stung by one, you know, I think you have to pee on it. So, you know, it correlates for me with breast cancer. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I feel comfortable talking about that.
Absolutely.
Right
I would invite you to talk about it at any time.
Yeah.
That you want to talk about it, girlfriend, you do it. So let's hear it.
When I was diagnosed with breast cancer 5 years ago, I thought of a jellyfish because, you know, with chemotherapy, you lose your hair, you totally lose what you look like.
So amazing
know,
to pull this out today, right?
Yeah. And so, you know, I embodied a jellyfish, and I had to learn how to shine from within. And, you know, at 29, that was like quite a lesson for me. And so I'm super grateful for jellyfish. I literally love jellyfish. They're so pretty. So thanks for asking.
I'm so glad I asked that question.
Yeah.
So now shine within. So there's a lot of people out there who are viewers who are dealing with things, and people don't always come out and say, hey, I've got this going on or I have that going on. I would say that most people deal with things behind closed doors and quietly. So for your shine from within, can you just give us 3 points on how somebody would shine from within, or what to look at, or what that looks like, so that they can know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, at 29, losing your hair, and you know, some people gain weight, some people lose weight during chemotherapy. You know, I just learned how to rock the bald. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna embrace this. Like, a lot of people will save their hair, and I was just like, no, like, I want to learn how to survive without hair. I mean, like, what a unique experience that was for me.
You're gonna make me cry, and it's not because I'm sad for you,
Yeah.
but you know what happened?
Look at my hair; it's like
amazing,
all grown,
and she just flaps it around everywhere.
It's pretty amazing. And so, you know, jellyfish, man, like. Whenever you see one, just remember you must be nice to people. You don't really know what people are going through. And so it just always reminds me that, you know, whenever I see a jellyfish, I'm like, be happy, like enjoy this moment, you know, like if it's a bad day, like who cares, like get over it, like move on, you know. I mean, it's okay to be sad and all those things, but you know, like just live your life, and you know you only have one chance to live it. So I love Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's really a really great month. We raise a lot of money for breast cancer, and please check your breast.
So now jellyfish, obviously they're transparent. So
Yeah.
I love how transparent you are
Thanks.
about all of this. And I think that might be another connection for the jellyfish.
There we go.
But, you know, we just learned something in church yesterday. Pastor Mike Weed was teaching us about, and it's in First Peter. So if you want to follow up the scripture on this, read First Peter in the book of First Peter. And it's like the first chapter, maybe a little into the second. I think it's all of the first chapter, just about maybe a little into the second. But what he was talking about is how we are going to have trials and tribulations in this world. And our faith is often tested. And for me, I know that's how I get through my trials and tribulations is by holding on to God. And it's like a zip line. Like, like I'm just holding on. I'm like, God, I just trust the zip line ain't going to break. That's all that I'm doing. I'm riding through here. And while you're riding on that zip line, you're still having to, you know, mentally get tough. And I see that in you.
Oh,
like
thanks.
people, you're not going to, like, I just see people aren't going to be able to manipulate you because your fear level has been reduced down to just about nothing. People are not going to be able to sway you by saying this or that
swayed,
about.
But yeah, I try not to.
But yeah, it's there's so much manipulation that goes on in our world today, and people do and don't even know and realize that they're doing it. But I believe that you now have a lot of protection from that. So even though you went through a hard time, I believe that you have a lot of protection because your faith is a lot stronger.
Yeah.
And you have been through it. So so it's not a little thing ain't going to push you over, girl. It's going to take a big wind.
Yeah.
It's going to take a mighty storm. And the other scripture, since we're talking about some heavy things today that I would like to share is Revelations. It's either 12:11 or 11:12. I'm pretty sure it's 12:11, and it says we overcome by, and overcome means you've got a problem. Okay, there's something happening, but the scripture says we overcome by the word of our testimony and the blood of the Lamb. So the word of our testimony is, hey, I've been through this and I overcame it and I won, and you totally have that, and that's a biggie.
Oh, thanks.
And the other one is the salvation and the protection that we have from the blood of Christ. So I love your story, Courtney, and I think I love the jellyfish. I think that's amazing.
I know. I need to figure out where I'm going to put this jellyfish in my body. It's like, it's really
you're going to do a
important.
tattoo?
Oh, I definitely am. I just like.
Well, the
need
cool
to
thing
get
is you
around
could
to
do
it.
an invisible one because they're so transparent.
Oh.
You are not invisible, but do a glow in the dark one.
Oh,
So that
that's
you
a
can
really
only
good
see it
idea.
because it's so transparent. Like it's not hiding anything.
I love that.
It's not covering anything. And I love that you held on to the jellyfish as you were
did.
getting stung by the crap
right?
of life. She's hanging on to a jellyfish.
Sting it with some chemo. That's what you really do.
Pee all over that thing, girl. Well, we're going to wrap this up. I appreciate you stopping by today.
Thanks.
I hope everybody has a fantastic day. It is a happy Monday. I'm Kim Sunshine. This is a Kim Sunshine Show, and we are at Cornerstone Center, rocking it live and in person with Courtney Akel, and she is from Dick Stark's Carpet One, located right here in Palm Coast.
Thanks for having me, Kim. It was a blast.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good one.
Thanks.